Right, let's get one thing straight. The world has gone completely mad for electric cars. Not long ago, if you wanted one, your choice was basically a milk float or, a science project with the range of a startled hamster. Now suddenly you can't move for the things. Every manufacturer on the planet is churning out battery-powered boxes on wheels, each promising to save the polar bears, while silently whisking you to the garden centre. It's an absolute tidal wave of silent, smug, planet-saving transportation. And frankly, it's all getting a bit confusing. You've got more choice than a billionaire in a sweet shop, and they all look depressingly similar. They all claim to be the best thing since sliced bread, but electric. They promise biblical range, charging faster than a toupee in a hurricane, and enough technology to make the Starship Enterprise look like a rusty abacus. But what's the reality? Are these cars genuinely the future, or just expensive, complicated gadgets designed to make you feel good about yourself until the battery runs flat in the middle of nowhere on a cold, rainy Tuesday? We're told this is progress, a glorious new dawn of motoring. I remain, as ever, deeply skeptical. This isn't just about choosing a car anymore, it's about choosing which compromise you can live with. Today, another one has been launched upon us. It's called the VF7. Sounds like a filing cabinet or perhaps a new kind of vegetable. But no, it's a car, and it's Vietnamese of all things. It arrives with all the usual fanfare. It's here to take on a whole host of established and upcoming rivals, like the mysterious XE9, the sensible Creta 2025, and the beefy Harrier EV. The battleground is set, and the air is thick with the smell of ozone and marketing budgets. So we must do our duty and find out if any of them are any good. Which one should you actually spend your hard-earned money on? Is the VF7 a genuine game changer or just another blip on the electric radar? To find out, we need to line them all up and poke them with a very large metaphorical stick. We'll look at their looks, their power, how far they'll go before conking out, and whether they're a pleasant place to sit while you wait for them to charge. This is war. Not with horsepower, but with kilowatt hours. Let's get on with it. Let's talk about the most important number in the electric car universe: range. How far can you go before the crippling anxiety sets in? XE9, claimed 350 plus miles, clear winner. London to Edinburgh non-stop, no 3-hour tea break. Harrier EV, 310 miles, strong second. VF7, 280 miles, respectable middle. Creta, 260 miles, fine for commutes and school runs, but may need more planning for big holiday trips. But range is only half the story. What about plugging in? Charging, speed matters. VF7, next generation fast charge, add 100 miles in the time it takes to buy a coffee. XE9, next generation fast charge, add 100 miles in coffee time. Big win for high mileage drivers. Harrier EV, slower to charge, huge battery slows things down. Filling it up is like trying to fill a swimming pool with a garden hose. Creta, slowest, prefers gentle overnight home charging. Long trips could become repeated service station stops. Comfort reveals personality. Harrier EV, like a big comfy armchair, soft suspension soaks up bumps. Creta, smooth comfort first ride. VF7, tries to be sporty and comfy, ends up jittery on rough roads. XE9, minimalist seats and firm suspension, you feel every bump. Gadgets and tech showdown. VF7, massive central screen. XE9, massive central screen. Screens control everything but can be distracting to use on the move. Creta has screens plus tactile physical buttons. Harrier, screens plus physical buttons, more usable in everyday driving. Price, Creta likely most affordable. Harrier, mid-ground price. VF7, mid-ground price. XE9, highest price, big battery and minimalist chic. So, after all that, which one should you have? It really depends on what kind of person you are and what you need a car for. Each of these electric machines is aimed at a very different sort of buyer. The Hyundai Creta 2025 EV is for the sensible, pragmatic family person. Reliability, ease of use, affordability. They aren't interested in 0 to 60 times or showing off the latest tech. They just want a car that works, that's safe for the kids, and that won't cost a fortune to run. It's the head's choice, not the heart's. The Tata Harrier EV is for the family that needs more. More space, more presence, more comfort. For buyers who regularly haul lots of people and luggage on long trips. They need the big boot, the commanding driving position, and long-distance range. They value a plush, quiet ride over sharp handling, and are willing to accept slower charging for cavernous, comfortable interior. It's the modern-day big estate, the king of practicality. The mysterious XE9 is for the tech-obsessed early adopter, someone who must have the latest, most minimalist gadget. Stark design, an enormous screen, the biggest battery and the longest range. They see their car as a piece of technology first, transport second, willing to sacrifice a bit of comfort and pay a premium for a concept car feel. Design-conscious city dweller with lots of fast chargers, the coolest car here, and that leaves the brand new VinFast VF7. Who is this for? It's for the person who wants a bit of everything, drawn in by sharp Italian styling, the promise of sporty performance and fast charging. They want a car that looks exciting and feels modern, but practical enough for daily life. The VF7 is a bold all-rounder, a jack of all trades. Stylish, tech-forward and stands out from the crowd, offers a good blend of performance and range, not as minimalist as the XE9, not as sheerly bulky as the Harrier. A compelling, if slightly compromised, new contender. It's the choice for the person who wants to make a statement. Which pile of batteries should you actually buy?